I'm Max Pringle with these headlines. British Prime Minister Boris Johnson resigned today following a rash of scandals at number 10 Downing Street that have led to a wave of cabinet-level departures in the ruling Conservative Party. More from Feature Story News' Simon Marks.
He spoke outside number 10 Downing Street after another dizzying morning of further resignations from that government, but also activity to fill many of the vacant positions.
It is clearly now the will of the Parliamentary Conservative Party that there should be a new leader of that party and therefore a new Prime Minister.
He insists he will remain in office, leading a caretaker administration, possibly until the autumn, if that's how long it takes the party to select a successor. But he made it clear that after 24 very uncertain hours, he does now foresee a change at the top.
I know that there will be many people who are relieved and perhaps quite a few who will also be disappointed. And I want you to know how sad I am to be giving up the best job in the world. But them's the breaks.
From Feature Story News in Washington, I'm Simon Marks.
Investigators in Highland Park, Illinois, are looking into whether past incidents involving shooting suspect Robert Crimo could have set off red flags that may have prevented him from legally getting his hands on the weapon he used to murder 7 people and injure dozens of others at a 4th of July parade. One focus is on the state's so-called red flag law, which is intended to temporarily take away guns from people who potentially could be violent. 19 states and the District of Columbia have such laws. Illinois State Attorney Eric Reinhardt says the state's red flag laws are effective, but the public needs to be educated about them, and laws on firearms also need to be strengthened.
It allows individuals to stabilize their behavior, seek treatment, and access other resources that our community must invest in to give those who need help. But separate from these red flag laws, which are very powerful in Illinois, we should also ban assault weapons in Illinois and beyond.
The court order, called a firearms restraining order, also bars them from buying guns. Less than 3 years ago, police went to Crimo's home following a call from a family member who said he was threatening to kill everyone there. That's according to Christopher Cavelli, a spokesman for the Lake County Major Crime Task Force. Police confiscated 16 knives, a dagger, and a sword, but police said there was no sign he had any guns at the time, back in 2019. Earlier that year, police also responded to a reported suicide attempt by Crimo. The World Health Organization reports that over the last 2 weeks, global COVID-19 cases are up 30%. The WHO also says that the world remains unprepared to handle the next outbreak. Violette Below reports.
World Health Organization Director Dr. Tedros Adhanom said the Omicron subvariants BA4 and BA5 are driving the surge of COVID cases in the US and Europe. In India, there's a sublineage of BA2.75. Dr. Tedros urged countries to resume vaccination and COVID treatments campaigns, especially in low and middle-income countries like India.
New treatments, especially promising new oral antivirals, are still not reaching low and middle-income countries, depriving whole populations that need them.
The BA5 subvariant is now causing about half the cases in California. 38 of the state's 58 counties are now in what the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention designates as having a high level of community spread. I'm Violette Bellew, Pacifica Radio, KPFA.
California's aid in dying law could be halted tomorrow in a federal court hearing. More from Public News Service's Suzanne Potter.
The Christian Medical and Dental Association is asking the judge to put Senate Bill 380 on hold while the group's lawsuit proceeds. The law allows terminally ill patients with less than 6 months to live to get a prescription to end their suffering if they choose to use it. In Oceanside, 35-year-old Andrew Flack just got his from a pharmacy in case the judge grants a preliminary injunction.
I like having this option because there is a tremendous amount of anxiety that comes with dying from cancer and also the day-to-day pain that you experience. So knowing that I have a way out versus the inevitable suffering, it's relieving.
This is Suzanne Potter.
And I'm Max Pringle.